About ready for first pitch in the desert. Indians baseball comes your way next. The summer sun just beginning to set over the desert southwest as we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. We wrap up this quick two-game interleague series between the Central Division leading Cleveland Indians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Here with another edition of Indians Baseball, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against a fellow who's really opened a lot of eyes in the early part of his career, all-star lefty Patrick Corbin. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. Into the box now stands the leadoff man, Michael Bourne, and we are ready for baseball.
Center fielder, Michael Bourne.
Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
In this latest run of bad fortune, dropped them back to an even 500 on the year, so they obviously can't afford for this to get any worse.
2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk, pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
3-0 is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball, anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Full count pitch on its way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first, and they'll get to Speedy Bourne for the first out of the ballgame. With that, why don't we check out the scouting report for tonight's starter as you see the pitches he'll rely on as the night moves forward. Jason Kipnis will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First pitch on the way. And that's in there for a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
2 times now he's painted that fastball on the outside corner. Now you got to worry about seeing that pitch for a 3rd time.
1 out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
Wow, how nice would it be to set the tone and come out here and get a great 1-2-3 first inning. He's looking good on the mound right now, and could be a long day.
Michael Brantley will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
The 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Here's the starting lineup now for Kirk Gibson's Arizona Diamondbacks, and it looks like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Gerardo Parra will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Gerardo Parra.
And a bouncing ball, foul. The pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here's the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
On a hot night like this, conserving your energy on the mound and keeping that pitch count low is going to be very important. Good work in pitching to contact there as he gets the ground ball out on the first pitch.
Paul Goldschmidt will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. First pitch coming. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. And the pitch. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And Swisher will make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We've played an inning. No score. Brandon Moss will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And look out. That might have got him right in the chest. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. Carlos Santana will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first offering. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center. So the first two have reached here to start the second.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits have him threaten to score our first run of the night.
Nick Swisher will get his first opportunity here. Currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Now here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, and it's a good one to the right side. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it.
Batting 7, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Yan Gomes will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and now a little tapper here in front of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick. And that puts our first run on the board here on the RBI ground out.
Mike Aviles will take his first cuts now. And as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark. Here's the first offering. Lined hard to center field. Hara to make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Corey Kluber will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. And here's the first pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And the lineup will turn over now for Michael Bourne. First pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Indians 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Mark Trumbo will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Fielder, Mark Trumbo.
First offering on the way. And now fortunately, they will get an out here.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Miguel Montero will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. First pitch coming. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
They've already given their starter a 3-0 lead to work with here, so they're in good shape to maybe build on this recent run of good form.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Up with it is Aviles. And the throw to Swisher, 2 away.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to go the second baseman, Aaron Hill. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first baseman Swisher, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Jason Kipnis is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. 1 gone.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field, but folks, words cannot describe how badly he got fooled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Here's Michael Brantley. Fouled straight back. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. And this is on the ground for Aaron Hill at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Stepping in now, Brandon Moss. as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
The pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And Trumbo will put this one away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Melvin Whiters will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now the first pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Cody Ross will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a good throw gets him one gone.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
Patrick Corbin will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. Now the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He waits. Now the pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
He's set. Now the pitch. Chopper foul. Another 0-2 home. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bourne calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo Parra will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. First pitch coming. And a bouncing ball, foul. From the stretch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Well, nothing will put a smile on your manager's face quite like a 2-out RBI. Well, things weren't looking good. He looked like he was going to get stranded out there, but he comes through to drive him home.
Didi Gregorius will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 3 innings complete. Cleveland's out in front, 3-1. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. Here's the first offering. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. On the ground down the first base line. To the bag with it is Goldschmidt to record the out.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Nick Swisher will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time to take care of Swisher, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Yan Gomes will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Pitch on the way. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Paul Goldschmidt will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
And I think that might have been a first. The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
2-2 pitch on the way. And this is in the air now for the center fielder, Bourne. And he's got it for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Mark Trumbo will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. The 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Here comes the 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The next pitch. 2-0 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And Swisher will take this one himself, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Score holds, it's 3-1. Mike Aviles will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Mike Aviles.
First offering on the way. And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man aboard, time to call on this date in baseball history, 2010. And Edwin Jackson of the Diamondbacks tosses the second no-hitter in Arizona history. Corey Kluber will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Now he runs up and gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This wasn't a show early and make sure you get it down kind of a bunt. He was trying to beat that one out, but a good throw is going to take care of him.
Michael Bourne will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Pause, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Whiters backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. Jason Kipnis will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Here's the first pitch to him. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Comes set, now the pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will get foul for strike 2. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The next 0-2. Grounded, foul. Three runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. The 0-2 once more. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Indians leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Aaron Hill will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Melvin Whiters will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And now a pitch on the way. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Here's the pitch. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, It better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Into the box now, Cody Ross. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
The 1-0 home. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 count, the pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Diamondbacks down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Michael Brantley will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Michael Brantley.
Now the first pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And that's a big break for him right there. When you've already thrown 5 tough innings and you're looking at having to go right through the heart of the lineup, to get a first pitch out to start off the inning is certainly welcome.
Brandon Moss will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Carlos Santana will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One-0. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Here's the switch hitting Nick Swisher. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Three runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe, and it's still 3-1. Martin Prado is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Martin.
Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Now the 1-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Gerardo Parra will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Third baseman in tight protecting the bunt the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Moss will handle this one, and there are 2 away now.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Didi Gregorius will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Swisher will make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Josh Collmenter will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 55, Josh Collmenter.
Yan Gomes will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
The 1-0 now to Gomes. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Mike Aviles.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And standing in is the shortstop, Mike Aviles. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Corey Kluber will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Now here's the first pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Here's a situation where there's a new reliever out there. You know he's going to be focused on getting ahead, and boom, you take off on the first pitch. Now you've really given him something to think about.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. He's set. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Yeah, I think the only surprise there was that it took him 4 pitches to strike out instead of 3. Hey, made him work a little.
Michael Bourne will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch on the way. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Man, he can flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Jason Kipnis will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. For the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll get back in standing. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. It's the Indians 3 and the D-backs 1. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
1-0 on the way. This is foul right side. The 1-1. Line hard deep into left. Brantley has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. And he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Mark Trumbo will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Swing, hard hit ball to second, and the throw to Swisher, 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Miguel Montero will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
First offering on the way. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Michael Brantley will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the pitch. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. Parra is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Brandon Moss will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Parra is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Carlos Santana will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's the first offering. They go away here as he reaches for one and hits it on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Aaron Hill will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
First pitch coming. In there, no balls and a strike. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Can he get up and make the play? He can indeed. Well done there by Jason Kipnis.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Melvin Whiters will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And that's lifted in the air out toward left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are two gone now.
You know what? I think he's got the right idea here with two strikes. All he's trying to do is shorten up and drive the ball the other way. But he didn't square it up quite the way he'd like to, and he just lofts it into the outfield for an easy out.
In now, Cody Ross. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Pitch on the way. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Nick Swisher will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Now here it comes. Oh, and he's going to beat him at their own game here as this is sharply hit to the left side and through for a base hit.
Well, that shift can be a gamble sometimes. They're playing straight up. This is probably an out, but since they're shifted well over to right field, this finds a seam.
Yan Gomes will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Think he'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
He waits. Now the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Nobody out. Runner on first. He's set. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Here comes another 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. And look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Into the box, Mike Aviles. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Runners on first with one down. He's ready, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And Ross will put this one away without any problem, and that's out number 2.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Corey Kluber will make a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command. Chisenhall will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Parra will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Indians leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. A.J. Pollock will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Cody Allen.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitching. That's usually a fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Gerardo Parra will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Now here's the pitch. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Now the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And there's number 8. One away.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Here's another 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Excellent work to finish this one off, and he picks up save number 30 now on the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Indians win this one 3-1. Good night from Phoenix.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Corey Kluber. His record is now 14-3. Credit the save to Cody Allen, his 30th. The loss goes to Patrick Corbin. He falls to 9-5. Time of the ball game, 2 hours, 8